So I was just listening to my buddy Draco. And if you don't know Draco, he's over on the Draco something. I'll link it in the description. But he was talking about The Last Unicorn. And I know, The Last Unicorn, basically. And I know he's talking about me because I just started this channel. And yeah, so he and I are always on the same wavelength. Like, I fucking love him. He reads tarot and he's awesome. So, yeah. And he mentioned Cyndi Lauper. In the middle of the night, what you gonna do with your life? Anyway, so I was thinking about that. It's funny he mentions that because I just came. Sorry, Cyndi, I know they're your rights. I have no rights to Cindy's rights. But our music, I love it. So please forgive me, Cyndi. I hope you own your own rights. So I just came from my stepmom's birthday party. And, oh boy. So, me and my boys, I have 2 boys. Stone and Colt. They're awesome. They take after their mom. Anyway, so, this whole awakening process has been a real awakener. And, oh boy, so I can see things so clearly. And it was like it just came to me one day, like, I was like, you're sleeping with the enemy. Yeah, I was. And then I thought, fuck, how am I going to get him out of here without, total annihilation? I managed. Anyway, so I got to realizing lots of things, like how everybody's got a superpower, and mine is it used to be people told me I was tactless. That just got a little bothered by my truth. So if my truth, and I'm not for everybody, I'm okay with that. So if I'm not for you, stay in your own lane. Let me be in mine, and you stay in yours. It would be good. But I'm learning who's for me and who's against me. And just because you're blood, boy, that does not mean that you're on the same team. Not even a little bit. I'm in my closet. It is my favorite place to think. Yep. Between my closet and my bathroom. It's my favorite place. I spend most of my time here. Oddly enough. It's my favorite place to think. Sorry, I got distracted. I am one of those neurodivergents or whatever. I'm definitely ADHD. I'm good with it. Not ADHD as much as ADD. But really, I don't give a fuck about stuff that I'm not interested in. And when I lose interest, I don't give a shit about it anymore. So that's just that. But whenever I am into it, I am balls to the wall, all in on it. Okay. So I just noticed a sign that I love. So I'm going to share the little guy. I'm kind of an artist too. Kind of a creative, of course I am. Because, the creator lives inside of me. Haven't sold my soul. Still the owner of my soul. It's intact. So it gives me a lot of things that a lot of other people don't have access to, which is creativity. Anyway, so I love this saying, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? I mean, I am the type of person that I think if you can wrap your mind around it, you can fucking have it. And I know, like I said, I'm not for everyone. And I know that a lot of people think that I'm like extra. My extra is awesome. So, my authenticity is what I'm supposed to share here. And this is really who I am. So, I thought I'd just let you get to know me a little bit. Well, I told you about the birthday party. And I hope that I'm not like making anybody motion sick. And if I am, just, move on. Stay in your own lane. I'll stay in mine. Love you. Bye. Okay, so the birthday party. My family, I love unconditionally. Like, that means I don't give a shit if my kids are murderers. If I'll bury the bodies. That is how much I love them. I'll go to war for them. And I've always told them, as long as you're honest with me, the truth will set you free with me. As long as you're honest with me, I will always have your back. And the reason I need you to always be honest is because I can only protect you if I can trust you. I will lie. I will do whatever I have to do for the sake of my children. As with any good mother, they would say the same thing. And if they wouldn't, they're either a bad mama or they're a liar. Okay, facts. Good mom or dad. Okay, so that's just innate because it's not what I was taught. What I was taught was love was absolutely conditional and at their convenience. My father has disowned me at every hard point in my life. Like, you know, I've struggled with addiction. I've been in abusive marriages, and I mean domestic violence. I have been homeless. I have been a single mother. I have lost a child. And I have been alone through it all. I take that back. My spirit team said, "Oh, girl, you weren't alone." You're right. I wasn't alone. Had it not been for God and my, fierce fucking spirit team, well, that and my warrior soul, my resilience, my fighting spirit, my a little too silly to give up ever. I'm a fighter, and I'm usually underestimated, and people like to take my kindness as weakness, but this is my favorite thing to say, and I love when people give me the opportunity to say it. Just fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. I love to be underestimated, because you're underestimating me and gives me fuel to show you just exactly how wrong you are. And I like to be right. I mean, I am a channel for divine sacred knowledge, so I am almost always right. And I won't back down when I know I'm right. And I won't argue with you unless I know I'm right. So, I am sent here to change the way people think about God and about what this end times or spiritual warfare or the ascension or new earth, or, you know, they're all wings of the same bird, guys. The whole point here is all roads lead home. We're trying to expand our wisdom, our consciousness collectively as one. We are one. And until you can wrap your head around that, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing your neighbor, your children, your parents, your enemy a disservice. Because it does not make a fuck what gender we are. It doesn't matter how much money we have. It does not matter. This is temporary. And a matter of fact, I don't even think it's real. I've broken out of the matrix. I got the Illuminati and shit on me. They can't figure me out because I'm so unpredictable, because I'm authentic. And I can show you how to be authentic too, and how to break the fuck out of the matrix too, so that you can be your own version of the last unicorn. Feeling good about it. Anyway, shout out to my boy Draco. I'm going to link this to him, and I'm going to link his page to you in my description, because he is the real deal. So, let me just talk on that a minute. He was talking in his video about the unicorn. That's the one I'll link. So you can see the, correlation or whatever. And just to prove what he's saying is correct in that video, I'll go show you. So walk with me. So he was speaking of tarot cards, tarot readers. and how, I gotta get my cigarettes just a second. I'm a work in progress, I'll tell you. I don't judge you, you don't judge me. He was talking about how tarot is just a tool. It really is. It's just a tool. It's a tool, or I call it, it's a permission slip. A permission slip from your higher self to connect with your higher self. It's the same thing as, you know, a pendulum or a Ouija board or scrying or anything that you use outside of self is just like tarot cards. So it is not devil worship, and it's not, don't villainize or demonize people that know how to work in the energy, because let's be real. We're all energetic beings having a spiritual experience. Everything is energy. Emotions are emotions, energy in motion. So it's an ebb and flow, it comes and goes. No emotion stays for long. It always has to go. That's the way it works. It's in motion. So I'm energy, you're energy. Atoms, neutrons, protons, electrons. So that's all an atom consists of. Energy or atoms or something like that. I took those classes, but it's been a hot minute. So don't crucify me all about it. So that's all that we are. Nothing is actually real in that. Because of that, because it's everything is energy. Okay? So he's making a point that a tarot reader just likes energy. He enjoys it. He's in touch. He's in tune, and he's more than that, though. He's connected to source. And a lot of tarot readers are connected to energy, drama, karmic, dark energy. There's a scale. Matter of fact, I have it right over here, of energy or emotions, because you pay with your emotions. And my energy just made that light bulb go out. That's awesome. It happens a lot, actually. So, on my little unicorn looking chart, let's look at it. Okay, I don't know if you can see it because it is quite dark. This is my layer. And that one is not plugged in or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's take it over to the light. Okay, so, can you see? I'm new at this, so bear with me on it. Okay, unconditional love at the top, fear at the bottom. Those are all emotions, right? So you can tap into the higher ones, which are the ones of God, of Christ consciousness, or the lower ones, which are not of Christ consciousness. He is very, very good at tapping in to the highest. Otherwise, he and I would not have connected. So he has definitely chosen whether he speaks of it or not, or we wouldn't be on the same wavelength. So shout out to you, brother from another mother. Anyway, so he was talking about tarot, and so how people villainize it. My neighbors are having a cookout. And or demonize it, say that, they're devil worshiping and this, that, and the other, and which is not true. And if you get a little bit less fearful and less clinging to the fact that religion is not true. Not entirely. I will never discourage anyone's search for God in any means necessary. It's right for you if that's your thing. But it's not, it is distorted, and I feel like they're not being completely honest. And I was raised Southern Baptist, and I am a Christian in all aspects of the term. However, and yes, I believe in God, and yes, I believe in Jesus. He's another brother from another mother. But when I realized what I was told wasn't exactly accurate, when I checked with myself, because God is not fear. God is love. And that the Bible says that. humans have misinterpreted that, and they have adjusted the verbiage. Not to mention, the Hebrew language is written so that it can be left to interpretation, to many interpretations. So the Bible is a book, in my opinion, of metaphors. But that's my opinion, to be taken by the reader at whatever energetic place the reader is at. So the thing about Christianity, though, that I have a problem with is how they want to call people sinners, or they want to think, well, that they're going to hell, but you're going to hell, but they're not. There are 364 different variations of Christianity in the United States alone. Tell me about that. Tell me why. Because you can't get along, you can't decide, because you got a bunch of chiefs and not enough Indians. No offense, no, I mean, don't attack me on that. Just facts. I'm a chief, personally. If you could be a chief as a woman, I'm not sure. I'm actually more the Hyoga. Anyway, so don't knock him until you try him. He's not for everyone, which is one thing that I love about him, which I feel like he was channeling my energy when he said it, which makes me kind of proud, and you know. So anyway, so he's talking about how I'll set in nature, like he was describing this last unicorn. He's never met me. I've never met him, not in person, but his energy is beautiful. And if you can read energy, you know that as soon as you watch him. And he's tapped in. So to prove what he was saying that I was the last unicorn, that they broke the mold in my job. God made me so that I could make others like me. And he was describing me and talking about, you know, that's why I was playing The Girls Just Want to Have Fun. That is like one of my all-time favorite songs ever. And that's just like my happy place. Anyway, he was talking about me, you know, plants, and of course, I'm like, I have 8 cats. I have 1 cat, but 8, you know, have come to be my, you know, diffusers between the spirit and the physical. They can transmute energy. They are awesome. And I never even used to like cats until I started to awaken. But I was going to show you. Yes, I like plants. And this is, I just moved into this house, just the first this year. And yeah, so I'm an artist too, I guess. Kind of. I'm a creative, I really call it. So, you know, I painted this guy. And if it can be painted, that clock, I painted it. If it can be painted, I paint it. Pink or turquoise. Turquoise is my favorite. Pink I like to compliment it with. Yeah, if it can be painted, I do. So, it's windy. I live in Oklahoma. In case y'all didn't know, by living on Tulsa time. I love silly t-shirts, too. I love t-shirts. Like, you can't have too many t-shirts. Especially ones that say cool shit on them. And then, you know, my cat was hanging on. My cat and my flamingos. And no, I like flamingos. That don't mean I swing. Just saying. So yeah, he was absolutely right on that. And I wish the hummingbird that comes all the time was here to see me right now, so that, you know, I could record her for you. But which I call her my little girl. That's what, you know, how spirit shows up for me, of my little girl London. And we've been talking lately, and I know that's going to sound crazy to people that, you know, that aren't me. But, you know, I'm the type of person that I like legit. Like, I can definitely, like, lean into that aspect and channel that, that Sleeping Beauty, or that, you know, the fairy tale princess that has the bird land on her hands and has the mice that she talks to. I absolutely do. There's one of my cats. I have 4 white ones. Kiki. Hi, baby. And one of the white ones has one green eye, one blue eye, which I find fascinating. His name's Crew. I named him Cruella before I realized he was a boy. He's also got like one little, birthmark streak on his head. One little black spot. He's so cute. Anyway, so y'all are probably getting tired of this, and it's 2022. So, till next time, if you like to listen to me ramble or like my message, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And Draco, I'm gonna think of something really fun to say that's like, I always say, whenever he says, Draco says, whenever life gives you lemons, I don't know, fucking leave it in the comments. Tell me what you do with them. Fuck that shit. He says, leave it in the comments, whatever. So, and I always say, fuck those lemons, turn them into something else. Alchemize the shit out of them, Anyway, I'm gonna think of something really good just for him. And I'll edit it into the end of this. But I can't think right now, so I'm rambling. All right, love you. Bye.